Good morning all. Today we're gonna focus a little bit more on the strength part in the beginning, and we're gonna have a little bit more of the conditioning part at the end. The exercises are each gonna be focused on a different place that you're gonna do the exercise. So sometimes I will tell you to do something in 2 counts up and 2 counts down. Sometimes it will be 3 down, 1 up. So listen well to my explanation. And then just follow along with the exercises. I had a treatment on my left hip done on Monday, which is still a little bit sore, so I'm not going to be able to really do all the exercise with you, but I hope with the demonstration that I still do explain it well enough for you to be able to do it by yourself. And of course, as always, I will try to guide you with my words through the exercises. So have fun today. We're going to start with a warming up, which we're going to do 2 rounds, and the rest of the sets we're going to do 3 rounds. So enjoy. Let's give it a start. You're going to need your 2 dumbbells or bottles of water. You will need your towel and your mat, and in case maybe for the last one you might need a chair, but it depends a little bit on your body. So if everybody has those stuff close by, we're going to start with the warming up, where we're going to start at the end of the mat. We are going to roll down. We're going to place our hands on the floor until we're in plank, and then we're going to bring one knee to the chest, other knee to the chest, and we're going to walk it back up until you've done 5 repetitions. So give it a go. So you're just gonna keep walking with the hands backwards and forwards. And every time when you're in a plank, you're going to pull each knee to your chest. Okay, second exercise. We're going to take a big step forward with our right foot. The left hand is going to go to the floor. The right hand is going to tap the hand, and we're going to rotate up. So make sure you push your hips forward and down, and you can do 10 repetitions with moving the hand. So make sure your hips stay nice and steady. Your upper back is rotating. When you did 10, you're going to switch legs and arms, and you're going to do 10 on the other side. Very good. Okay, third exercise, we're gonna make ourselves nice and tall lying on our back, and we're gonna bring both arms up and one leg up, and then you're gonna keep alternating the legs until you've done 10 each side, so 20 in total. Every time you lift your head and shoulders a little bit off the floor. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible. You're also going to get a nice stretch on the hamstring and the glutes a little bit. done 10 each leg, 20 in total. You're gonna stand up again at the end of your mats, and you're gonna roll down and you're gonna walk forward with your hands until you're in plank again, and pull your knee to your chests. We're gonna do 5 of these. So you're gonna make sure you walk your hands back until you're straight up again, and then you go back down again. So every time you're gonna walk forward, pull one knee in, the other knee in, and you're gonna walk backwards. Stand it all the way up. That's 1 rep. You're gonna do 5. Okay, when you did 5, you're gonna take a big step forward with your right foot, and we're gonna rotate again. So we're gonna press the left knee down to the floor, left hand is on the floor, and we're gonna rotate up and down. You're gonna do 10 right and 10 left. So make sure your back knee is on the floor, your hips are down and forward. So you get a nice stretch in your hips, they stay steady, and your upper back is moving. And you're gonna do 10 each side. When you did 10 each side, you're gonna lay down on your back, bring your arms above your head, and you go again with 2 arms up and 1 leg up. And you're gonna do 10 each leg. You're gonna keep alternating the legs. Make sure your head and shoulders are coming off the floor. And you use your abs. And when you keep your leg as straight as possible, you also get a nice stretch on the back side of your legs. Okay, that was the warming up round. For the next set, we're gonna be on the floor. You're gonna have to use your dumbbells or bottles. So make sure you have them close by. And right now we're gonna work with those different tempos. So for the first exercise, we're gonna bring ourselves to the back. We are gonna place our hands above our chest, and then we're gonna go in 3 counts up and down with 1 arm. So we're gonna go backwards with 1 arm, 1, 2, 3, and up, 1, 2, 3. Then the other arm goes, 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Yeah, so in that rhythm, we're gonna keep moving each arm. So you are gonna make a fluent motion, but it's gonna be 3 counts up and 3 counts down until we've done 10 each arm. So it just means you're moving slowly up and down. Very good. Make sure your arm is nice and straight. You're not bending from the elbow. So we are using all the muscles around the shoulders and not too much the triceps, since they will come in a second. Okay, I did my 10 reps. Just checking if everybody's done. Yes, okay. For the next step, we're gonna press the hips all the way up. The arms start again in the same position. And now we're gonna bend the arms. We're gonna go in 3 counts down and 1 count up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up until we've done 12. So your elbows stay steady, your hands are the one that's moving. And slowly down and quick up. When you've done 12, bring your hips down and rest for a second. Okay, the next one, first have a look or a listen. We're gonna press the hips up. We're gonna press the arms up. We're gonna extend the left leg. And then we're gonna move the right arm sideways down. Yeah, so we're gonna bend the arm slightly and we're gonna bring it down. Yeah, so it's the fly motion just with one arm. The other arm stays up. We're gonna go in 2 counts down and in 2 counts up. Yeah. So we're gonna bring the hips up, one leg is out, and we're gonna move the arm 2 up and 2 down. We're going to do 10 times. Okay, I did 10 on one side. I'm going to bring the hips up again, other leg. I'm going to move the other arm. And I did 10 on this side. Very good. So we're gonna do 2 more rounds. I will guide you a little bit more with the voice since we all know the exercises. So we're gonna start again with the hips down, arms up, and one arm is gonna go back, then the other arm. This one was 3 counts down, 3 counts up. Yeah, so the arm moves backwards. And we're alternating the arms. We're gonna do 10 each arm. 3 counts down and 3 counts up. Make sure you keep your arm completely straight. This is the exercise where we're working the shoulder, not the triceps. So the straight arm is gonna go back and down. In 3 counts up, 3 counts down. Until you've done 10 each arm. Jan, voor deze mag je gewoon je heupen laag laten. Dan val je benen ontspannen. We komen straks weer aan bod. Make sure they move slowly and controlled. Keep the arms nice and straight. Okay, when you've done 10 each arm, we're gonna go to the triceps. So we're gonna bring our hips up and we're gonna bend the arms in 3 counts down and 1 count up. So the hips stay steady in the air. You're gonna squeeze your butt cheeks together and we're gonna bend and straighten the arms. 3 counts down and 1 count up. Every once in a while, check that your hips are still nicely up. So you squeeze hard enough in your glutes. And we're not just hanging out there. And these are 12 repetitions. Okay, when you've done 12, we're gonna bring the hips down for a second. We're gonna continue with the third exercise, where we're gonna start with the hands above your chest. Your hips go up and one leg goes out. So the right leg is going out. That means the left hand is going down. Make sure you make a wide circle. The elbow is bent a little bit. And you just go down till your elbow taps the floor and you bring your hand up. This one is 2 counts up and down. So it's a little bit quicker than the other 2 exercises. Make sure you keep your hips nice and up. So one leg is doing a lot of work. When you did 10 repetitions, you're gonna change with the other leg and other arm. It doesn't matter so much where the position of the straight leg is, just make sure you keep pushing the hips as much up as you can. So we're asking a lot of stability from the lower back, the glutes and the hamstrings, and a little bit of the external obliques to make sure that while the arm moves, the rest stays steady. When you've done 10 repetitions, rest for a second until we can all start with round 3. Okay, so first exercise is hips down, arms up, and we're gonna move one arm backwards and we're gonna keep that arm straight. We're gonna go in 3 counts down and 3 counts up. So also move the arms slowly back up. This exercise is the slowest of all, so we get a nice muscle tension throughout the series. Make sure the arm stays straight. If you're going too far down and you feel the urge to bend, then go a little bit less far down. so we can remain the focus on the shoulders. We're going to do 10 each arm. Good. When you did 10 each arm, we're gonna move on to exercise number 2, where we're gonna press the hips up and we're gonna bend both arms at the same time, and we're gonna do 3 counts down and 1 count up. So slowly we're gonna bend the arms and quickly we're gonna extend the arms until you've done 12 repetitions. And the whole time you keep squeezing your hips up as high as you can. Good. When we've did 12, we're gonna go to number 3, where the hips go up. We're gonna extend the right leg, and then the left arm is gonna go up and down. So the hips stay up, right leg is straight, left arm is moving up and down. Make sure you do it in 2 counts up and 2 counts down. And make sure you bend your arm sideways a little bit so the elbow doesn't get too much of a strain. When you did 10, you're going to change your leg and your arm, and you're going to do 10 on the other side. Make sure you don't move too quickly. Do it nice and controlled. When you did finish this exercise, have a sip of water. That was round 3. Okay, so for the next round, we're gonna start with the hips going up and down. We're gonna keep the weights on top of our hips, and we're gonna lift our toes up. So our heels are gonna be on the floor, our toes are up, and we're gonna go in 1 count up and then 3 counts down. So it's explosive up, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and back up. And we're gonna do 15 repetitions. So every time it's explosive up, and it's slowly down, and the whole time your toes are off the floor. So the heels are down. Until you've done 15 repetitions. Go really slowly down and explosive up. There's a big difference between the 2 phases. Okay, for the second exercise, we are gonna take a standing position. You can do it with or without the dumbbells, that's up to you. We're gonna take a split squat stance, so that means one leg is forward, one leg is back. The back knee is gonna drop towards the floor. We're gonna go in 3 counts down and 1 count up. So it's 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Keep going until you've done 10. And always make sure your chest is nice and upright and the back leg is going down and up. So both legs are doing the work. When you've done 10 repetitions, you are gonna change the legs. And again, we're gonna go 3 counts down and 1 count up. So going down is a lot slower, going up is a lot more explosive. The slower you can go down, the better. Good. When you did your 10 repetitions, you put your dumbbells down and you grab your towel. We're gonna make a nice roll of the towel and we're gonna grab the edges. You're gonna place your arms overhead and you're gonna remain them straight. You're gonna take a squat position with your feet. We're gonna go halfway down, so we have tension on our legs. And now we're gonna make 20 pulses. So we're always remaining with the tension. We always make sure that the hips go back and down. So it's always the hips that are doing the movement. Force the knees a little bit, but not too much. And the arms are always straight. You're gonna do 20 repetitions. So you're always halfway in your squats, making short pulses. Very good. This also should have activated a lot on the back side of your body, which is a good thing. When you've done 20, we're gonna go back to exercise number 1. So we're gonna lay down on our back with the dumbbells on top of our hips. And we're gonna make 15 hip thrusters where we're gonna go explosive up and in 3 counts down. So it's up and 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Very good. Until you've done 15 reps. And make sure you squeeze those butt cheeks together. Going slowly down and quick up. And the toes are still off the floor. I forgot to say that. Heels are down, toes are up. I hope you guys remember. When you've done 15 reps, when you stand up, you can hold the dumbbells or not, up to you. You're going to take the split stance position and we're going to go in 3 counts down and in 1 count up. So slowly down and quickly up. Make sure the back knee drops down towards the floor. Your chest is nice and upright. Go slowly down and quick up. The slower you go down, the better. sure both legs are doing the work. And with the front foot, your heel is always in the floor. When you've done 10 repetitions, you're gonna change the legs. And again, the slower you go down, the better. Finish the 10 on this side, you're gonna put the dumbbells down and you're gonna grab your towel. You're gonna bring your arms overhead, keep them completely straight. We're gonna squat halfway down with the hips, and then we're gonna make 20 short pulses. So make it really nice and short. And we're not gonna go up too high. We keep the tension on the legs. The arms straight above your head so that the shoulders and the back are very active. Make sure you don't overarch in your back, keep it nice and straight. And when you've done 20, you can put the towel down and we're gonna go to round 3. Start with the hip thrusters. The dumbbells are on top of your hips. The toes are up, heels are down. And we're going to go in 1 count up and then 3 counts down until we've done 15 repetitions. So slowly down. Explosive up. Done 15 repetitions, we're going to go into the split squat stance with or without dumbbells, up to you. You're going to keep your chest nice and upright, and we're going to go in 3 counts down, back knees moving towards the floor, and we're going to go in 1 count up. So slowly down and explosive up. Done 10 repetitions, we're going to change the legs. Keep going slowly down and quick up. Very good. finished your 10 reps, put the dumbbells down, grab your towel, get it overhead with your arms as straight as possible. We're going to take half a squats, so we're going to stay down and we're going to make 20 pulses. So we're not going to go all the way up, we're just going to keep the tension on the legs and on the back. You're going to make 20 repetitions. So make sure your hips are still backwards. Push them back. Keep your arms nice and straight. Try to pull your arms back as much as you can. Make sure the 20 pulses are short. And when you finish them, you can have a sip of water. Okay, the third set is going to be a little bit more for conditioning. So we're going to get the heart rate up a little bit more. And what are you going to need? You need the mat, yourself, and that's it. So we're going to go for, in total, 7 minutes. We're going to start with 5 burpees. Then we're going to do 15 sit-ups and 15 jumping jacks. Yeah, so for the burpees you have 2 options. You're going to place your hands down, you're going to step back, you're going to lay down, you're going to step forward, and you're going to extend. That's the easier version. Also, if you need to be quiet for your neighbors, do that one. The other option is you're going to put your hands down, you're going to jump back, you're going to jump forward, and you're going to jump up. That's the more intensive one. Yeah? Then we're going to do the 15 jumping jacks. So that means we're going to spread the arms and the legs. And we're going to do 15 times 1, 5. Then number 3. So number 3, we're going to do the butterfly sit-ups or crunches. So that's feet together, knees out. We're going to touch the floor. And we're going to touch our toes. If this is difficult, you're going to lean back and you're going to come forward. So you only lean back when you feel your abs contract and you're going to come back up. So or it's the whole motion of down and up, or it's the more upper part. Yeah? So we're going to go in total for 7 minutes. We're going to start in 15 seconds. So prepare yourself to start with the 5 burpees. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you make 5 burpees at your own rhythm. Make sure the chest goes all the way down to the floor. When you did 5, you're going to do 15 jumping jacks. So the legs go wide and the arms go wide. Do 15 repetitions. When you did 15, you're going to go to 15 butterfly sit-ups or sit downs. It's up to you. When you do the full range of motion, make sure you use the arm swing. So the harder you swing the arms forward, the easier it is to get yourself up. And don't forget to breathe. So every time you go forward and up, you breathe out. When you go back, you breathe in. When this is difficult, make sure you choose the shorter version where your back is not touching the floor. And you just keep going with the exercises. So when you did 15 sit-ups, you can go again to 5 burpees. In total, we're going to work for 7 minutes. Put your hands niet te ver naar achter, perfect. your sit-ups, you're gonna do your 5 burpees. Make sure with the burpees, you're gonna lay down all the way to the floor. So your chest is all the way down, your belly as well. And then you get yourself upright. So it's almost like you're making a push-up, and then you get back up. When you get 5 repetitions, you're gonna do 15 jumping jacks. So the arms go up and down, and your legs go right in a row. 15 times. When you've done those, you're gonna go to 15 butterfly sit-ups or sit down. We are 3 minutes in, so we have 4 minutes left. Make sure when you're doing the full range of motion, you use your arms to swing you forward. When you're doing the sit downs, only go as far down as you feel your abs contract, and you go back up. Make sure you keep on breathing. When you've done 15 sit-ups, you're gonna go to 5 burpees again. By now you should feel that your heart rate is going up, your blood flow is going quicker. Make sure with the burpees your chest and hips are touching the floor, and when you're upright your body is fully extended, with or without the jump up in the air. Very good, guys and girls. When you did your 5 burpees, you're gonna do 15 jumping jacks. Whatever exercise you're doing, make sure you keep on breathing, otherwise it's going to get really hard. And we have 1.5 minutes left. When you finish with your 15 sit-ups, you can go again to your 5 burpees. Make sure you keep on working, we're almost there. The last minute is counting. Keep pushing yourself. Only 1 minute left. You will survive this. And you'll be happy when it's done. When you did your 5 burpees, you're gonna do 15 jumping jacks. Last 30 seconds. Seconds. Keep phone working? And that was the 7-minute marker. Well done.